And so we go out there, and I've taught them to hit. And my daughter always wants to take batting practice, and sometimes my son wants to kick a ball around rather than take batting practice. But we would go out in the evening, and the sun would be setting over the scoreboard behind the trees, and we got dirt on our hands, and for like an hour, it was paradise, right?
Mm.
And that was incredibly grounding for me. And those moments were isolated in a very long, difficult stretch, but they were perfect moments and perfect escapes with my kids. So that was one thing. I love movies. I go to the movies. At home with 2 kids, now 3 kids, wife, we have a wonderful home, but man, things are busy here, things are messy here, things are distracting here. So when I can get away, I get to the movie theater and I sit down, and the lights go down, and there's no distraction, there's no laundry to go off and do, there's no kids asking me to get them a glass of water. I'm just watching the film. I'm escaping into another
Mm.
world. Whether that's Fast and Furious, which is one of my favorite film series. I say that my interfaith work is kind of like Fast and Furious, but with religion instead of cars. Um, but I love everything with the movies. I love the high art. I love the popcorn movies. Star Wars is definitely my favorite. So I can't wait till they put another movie in the theater.
So I want to put that ball field in context now, because just a stone's throw from where you guys are playing ball is a wonderful museum dedicated to the Negro League and the league that played here in Jacksonville. And just last week, Major League Baseball revised their record books with some more inclusion, if you will, allowing those records of some of those wonderful players. And in that museum, there's a great thing about Satchel Paige, and Hank Aaron played here at that park. And it brings me back to the wrongs that have been done. You're in that baseball field insulated with your family and the good feels and the dirt under your fingers, but right around the corner, man, the need for your services is got to be screaming to you through the echoes of those ball fields.
Yeah. Well, and if you go the other direction, Ron, you come to what was known as Confederate Park, right?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
the final Confederate monument has finally been taken down, and it took it happened, I think, in December. But that's just kind of the other side of that park from
Yeah.
that ballpark.